style, man. Bill, I like that.
Good day, good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Wind Down Fridays with Give a Sister a Hug. I'm your girl, Author Erica. I have my fabulous co-host with me, Author Kim, on with us. Happy Friday to all my sisters out there. I hope y'all doing good.
Yes.
It's the last Friday of August, which is crazy.
Yes, girl, yes.
We going into September.
Already.
Interesting. Already, yes.
Already.
Um, which August been good. You know, the kids started back school early, which that's very early. Um, which has been scary with the kids
Still scary. Yeah.
going
Yeah.
back to school during this whole Corona Delta pandemic. And
Ooh. Makes me nervous, girl. Makes me
yes,
nervous.
we have so many kids that's have this virus, and it's crazy. Like one school down here had like 91
Really?
and
In one
91,
classroom or the whole school?
the whole school, and only had 10 active cases. Now I don't know what that means. 91 mean tested positive and 10 active cases. I'm not sure what that means, but that's what they were saying. 91 and 10 active cases. Um then we was looking at the little child in Florida, on life support. So it's just been a lot. I want to say Florida or Mississippi, one of them. It's just been a lot this
I want
school
to say it's
season.
in both, actually.
Okay, well, that's not good either.
Right. Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
not good either way.
Either
So
way.
so that's what this August been. So we're gonna keep praying and lifting our kids up, and hopefully they start shutting these schools down really soon.
Sooner than
Um,
later. I hope
yes,
so. Even the kids that have to go in September, hopefully, this is a prime example that, people wearing masks, no masks, people fighting over, is my right, to not let you know that I got COVID. Well, a lot of kids are not able to get the vaccine
right,
because there's no vaccine for their age. So you're putting those kids at risk. And it's like, I don't understand why I just don't understand why people don't get that. Not necessarily you're protecting yourself, but you're protecting the kids because
right.
kids matter. You know what I'm saying? So why not protect the kids? Sit your stupid beliefs beside, push that in the back, take care of these kids. But now, you just started school, and I think you said the girl in Florida. I want to say what is her name? Michaela?
I don't know. I didn't get her name. I want to say it was Mississippi that the little girl was on a life support. She like 12 years old, I want to say.
No, I think Michaela's 13 or 14. She started school on, oh, I'm gonna mess up the dates, but I want to say she started school on the 4th. No, she started school on the 9th. Correct me, that could be wrong. But she died on the 14th.
Yeah, I think I seen that story. She was in Florida, Michaela.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
seen that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, either way is bad. Like either way
Yeah.
it go, if she started on the fourth, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, we just gonna hopefully parents, you guys listening, make sure we teaching our kids about 6 feet apart, washing their hands, sanitize, their masks, making sure they have their masks on, because if we don't protect our babies, who else? And as we
Correct.
see, nobody else not protecting our babies. So,
Correct.
you know,
Correct.
we want to make sure that they in good, because they're our future. So if we don't have them, who's gonna be our future?
And I
You
mean,
know,
people are dying at a rapid rate. I mean, a rapid rate. Let me say it again, a rapid rate, So it's good to wear your mask, regardless if you're vaccinated, if you're not. Wash your hands, sanitize your hands. If you can't wash your hands, have hand sanitizer. You got some that just wash around, whatever. Try to protect yourself some way, shape, or form. That's
exactly.
my number one. Just try to protect yourself and the kids some way, shape, or form until you can get
Somehow,
some
some way, yeah.
water to use some soap to actually disinfect your hands. Do what you got to do, but try to protect you and the kids, please.
So that's our little spiel about our babies. But we're gonna keep our babies in prayers. We're gonna keep everybody in prayers. Everybody that's out here, because in one way or another, this virus affecting everybody. And whether we vaccinated or unvaccinated, we all need to just come together. And if we all would just come together and put all these differences aside, oh, you vaccinated, you unvaccinated, hell, it don't matter. At the end of the day, we all need to come together, and we all need to find a way to try to get rid of this. Like, mask
Yep.
up, wear our
Please.
masks. Like,
Please.
it's just not gonna hurt. Whether you vaccinated or unvaccinated, I don't care. Just wear your mask, and we all just need to come together as one. Because if we all on agreement, as y'all all know with God, when three or more together, he'll move.
Yep.
So
Say it
whether
again.
you
Yep.
vaccinated or unvaccinated, we all need to come together with our masses, and we just gotta stay prayed up. Until
Mm-hmm.
that happen for us, we gonna keep on.
Yep.
Corona is winning, and Corona
Yes.
is spreading.
Yes.
Now we got Delta,
Yes.
and I heard they have
And
another
now
one, Lima.
yeah, it's another one. Damn, Lamb, girl, something
Yeah,
starts with a
yes,
Lambda, something like Lamha. I don't know. They gonna say it. Somebody gonna say it. Whatever. It's that one. It's another one that just popped up in Dallas. So
yeah,
I don't
like
know.
if we all just
Send here.
come together and try
Just
to
send
get
here.
it together, we gotta come together.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta put all this unvaccinated, vaccinated stuff aside, people. Like, this virus is spreading, is rapidly growing faster than
Like
we.
wildfire, child. Mm-hmm.
Like, we
Mm-hmm.
could throw some grease on there or something.
Yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
that's how it's
So
feel. But
can.
today, as you all know, we've been talking about small business, how you start your small business, what you need to start your small business. So today, we just gonna make it sweet. We just gonna kind of review. We just gonna kind of go over stuff,
Mm-hmm.
um, of anything that y'all might have had missed that was going on, that we may have talked about and just didn't get it. So that's what we gonna do today. And I'm feeling a little good, y'all. So
I
first
see. I
thing,
see.
first thing is make sure you have a name. Make sure it's a
Yes.
name that nobody else have. Make sure it's a unique name. It's nothing like having a unique name. I like creative names. Like, as y'all all know, I have to make girl talk, and that's one of the questions on there. Like, how you came up with that name. Like, I love to hear the stories. Make sure that the name that you coming up with your business is unique. Make sure
Mm-hmm.
it's your own situation and not nobody else's. We want to always make sure that we are unique, we different. I
Mm-hmm.
like to be different.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because different, that means nobody else can't say, oh, well, you took my name and you used my name. We won't eliminate that shit
Right.
then. So
And there's a way you can go on to your state representative and Google. You can Google the name that you're thinking about, and then you can go on to your state representative under the trademark as well and Google it and look at it there to see if that name has been taken. Because if it's been taken, you can't register that name. You're gonna have to come, you can have that name, but you have to spell it different.
And as we all know, we all spell shit so differently these days. To where,
Mm-hmm.
you might say something and Betty Sue might spell it one way, like Erica done been spelled so many damn ways till it ain't even much
Yes.
funny. So
Yes.
that's one thing. Make sure your names are created, original, unique, authentic. Just set aside from everybody else. Make sure
Right.
we copywriting. Copywriting is
Yes.
very
Very
important.
important. Yes.
Like,
Yes.
copywriting is very,
Mm-hmm.
very important, because
Mm-hmm.
you do not want to get a $1 billion business and your name is not copyrighted, and
Right.
somebody come down and swoop that name up, and guess what? Now, it's ways that you can do it, is ways that can be done, because you can always go to court with that person, because when you start using it on Facebook and Instagram or whatever, that marks like the particular day that you started using that name. So you can do it that way, but we don't want to play that way. We want to make sure we have that name copyrighted. We want to do all of what's legal, what's necessary, what needs to be done. We don't want no hiccups, because when we at the top of the ladies, when we at the top of them hills, with our red bottoms on, we don't want no shit from nobody.
Facts. Right. Mm-hmm.
because we don't work too hard
Mm-hmm.
for what we have. We working too hard. We struggling. So copyright is something else. Also, is the record book. Record book is very important because that way you could keep your meetings. It comes with the meeting statements, a stamper with your logo on there. So that's another piece of tool that you need because you want to separate you as a person from your business. So if you
Mm-hmm.
have an LLC or a corporation, make sure you go on YouTube, not on YouTube, y'all, on Amazon
Mm-hmm.
and purchase your record book, because you want to have that because you want to separate the two because you don't want the two in case the business gets sued. You don't want Erica to be intertwined with that. So we want Marie's to be separate from Erica, and that way we won't have no problem. So that's something
Right.
that we want to look at. Logo. Make sure your
Mm-hmm.
logos are unique. Logos are very important too. You can copyright logos, but it's a lot. It takes time. You can also copyright your logo separately, or you can copyright it together when you copyright your name. But either way it go, we want to make sure that it's copyrighted. We don't want
Mm-hmm.
no hiccups with that. Again, if you use that logo on Facebook on August the 20th, August the 20th, that's fine. And somebody come behind you on August the 21st, you can sue them
Mm-hmm.
because you used that logo first.
Yep.
But just be on the safe side. Let's just copyright everything.
Yep.
What else? Product. Make sure you have all your products. Good quality products is always good because you want to keep your customers happy. You want to bring your customers back at all times. Like we just don't want to give them no anything.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
really don't.
Especially, product as in, and also with product, if you have like Erica's making, homemade, soap and things like that, you want to make sure that you have a description of what's your soap is. And you also want to have the ingredients because you don't want, just for me, for instance, I'm not going to buy anything that has coconut in it because I'm allergic. Now, if I'm looking at something and I want to buy it and it doesn't say, if there's no ingredients, I'm not buying it. Even though she's told me it don't have, but I'm not buying it just because I'm not going to take that risk of not knowing because I don't know what's in it. So make sure you have a image that is a good image of your product. Make sure you have a description of what it is, and then if you're hand making soap, lotion, and things like that, make sure you have every ingredient in
Now
there
you don't
because
want to put every ingredients because you don't want nobody to copyright. You could. I think the main things are most important, like the oils, like the essential oils, the coloring, what dyes you using, because some people are allergic to those dyes. Like the pigment dyes, you
true.
want to make sure
Mm-hmm.
you say what dyes or those different herbs because those people are allergic to that. You want to also make sure what herbs, list your herbs like some people do cold soap. We're gonna use soap as an example. Some people do cold soap. Cold soap process is a little bit. They use different coconut oil, peanut oil. They use all those different oils to make all of that stuff. Whereas I have the soap base, and with my soap base, all that done, they did the mixture, they did the measuring, they put the lye in there, and that lye is very dangerous. And I have heard people talk about how dangerous the lye is. I don't use that because I'm crazy. I be done forgot that's damn lie and be done drunk it or knocked it over and burn myself because lie can burn. So and
Mm-hmm.
then you doing measurements. First of all, I'm not a chemist. I didn't like biology class, so I'm not trying to do that. And you have to have that stuff accurate because you can really mess somebody's skin up. So you mixing all these different herbs. It's okay to put, yeah, it's important to put what items are in there, but you don't have to give out all your stuff. I feel like the important things, what you coloring, what essential oils you using, and maybe some more other little stuff that you might be using up in there. Peanuts, I feel like that should be listed because a lot of people are allergic to peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Coconuts, stuff like that. Main stuff like that, it should be listed because you have a lot of people that's allergic to different things. Don't get
Right.
mad when people email you or hit you up and ask you
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
what's in
Yeah.
your products
Right.
because we want to make sure everything is proper. Yes, we want to make sure that we put everything, all the ingredients. Again, don't get mad with people when people DM you about what's in your product, because we need to make sure we putting stuff, we letting people know. That way, no guessing, because we're not trying to harm or hurt nobody. Because if you hurt somebody, that falls back on your business and they can sue you.
Mm-hmm.
You're a small business, so we can't afford no sues, no hiccups, no nothing. So
Right.
make sure you put in all of the information that is pertinent, like what you have in your ingredients. Um, what else? Products. We said pictures, right?
Yeah, we said pictures. We talked about the pictures, give you a product description. And then if you're making something that's handmade, like butter, soap, and things,
Yes.
you know, whipped and all that type, just list your ingredients, just because you don't, like you were saying, you don't want those hiccups. So I mean, just make sure that your page is, I would say, goof proof. Make sure you have your policy and your procedure, your return policy on there. And then you just good to go. I mean, everybody's gonna do whatever website they, website host that they, choose, is your preference. I personally, everybody's different, but I wouldn't go out and spend a whole bunch of money if this is not really something that you want to do,
Right,
because
because that website still got to be paid at the
because at
at the end of the day.
facts at the end of the, at every 30 days they gonna want $32 and some change,
And for me,
regardless if
they're
you
gonna
gotta
want their
sell or don't.
$9. So
Okay,
make sure.
Shopify ain't playing. Every 30 days, they don't care. They want, it's like $30 and some change every 30 days. Don't matter if you got to sell or not. Okay.
And just know, ladies, don't go in thinking you're gonna make money the same day that your website pop off. It's gonna take a little while. I'm just starting out and I'm having my growing pains.
Hmm.
I'm having my growing pains. But in the end, you get one order, cool. Thank you,
And I always
Jesus.
say thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I
Always,
said. Thank
always,
you, Jesus.
I always say thank you, Jesus, just because somebody took a chance with you. So be grateful. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's one every day, every other day, once a week. Be grateful for that sale. And make sure, like we've said before, you is through and through. You don't everything is consistent through and through. You treat every customer, regardless if it's a new customer, returning customer, through and through. Don't change nothing from A to Z. Keep it the same.
And packaging, everybody do packaging different.
Different.
You don't have to do what Betty Sue do. You don't have to do what Kim
Oh.
do. You don't have to do what I do. Do
Mhm.
Be creative. You want to be creative to where you want that wow factor from your customer. That's all up on what you want to do. My packet, I put my product, I have my thank you card, and I made my own thank you card. I have affirmation cards. Um my business card. I put two business cards. I have swag cards. I put two swag cards up in there. Now, if you want to give them a free product, that's all on you, and that's all on what you want to do. You don't have to. It's all up on you how you want to do your packages, but just make sure that it's neat, it's clean, it's professional. And I always like it's crazy. I use hand sanitizer, even though I have everything wrapped up and everything. I wash my hands. I use my hand sanitizer, and I put gloves on to package my package, because
Mhm.
we want to be sanitized. We want to make sure everything is clean, because we're dealing with
Mhm.
this pandemic and it's just not getting no better. We want to try to stop the spread of corona, so we want to be as safe and sanitized as possible. So
Right.
whatever, however you pack, that's good, as long
And
as your customers
just
happy.
and find something that's reasonable. Don't start off with going out here, going to, Alibaba and getting all these boxes, and because you want it to be this. You have to think about it. That means because whatever you're packaging, you're supposed to be including that packaging into your product that you're selling. Because if not, then you just spending your money on packaging, because you got to think about it. At the end of the day, I can give you this pretty box, but by the time it gets to me, it ain't gonna be a pretty box, because the post office don't give a damn about your pretty box. They
And make
don't
sure
care
you
if
put
it's.
Make sure you put your fragile stickers on there.
And I'm gonna
I
tell
don't
you
know how
something
much
about
that
that. They
helps.
don't care about that either. I put that on every package. I put fragile because that's number one key. Put fragile on it. But guess what? They still don't care because if you go to the post, just randomly go to the post office and watch them take the stuff out of the mailbox. They throwing it in there. If you pay attention when you put it in the if you talk to one of the postal office behind the desk, they throwing the shit in the thing
I see
in the
to just
basket
toss
too.
it back there
You be
like,
like, didn't it say it ain't no glass in there? So we don't. It's like they don't care. So all this money that you're spending on this beautiful packaging, and by the time they get to the customer, your package is beat the hell up.
I know I'll get my supplies. Also, that's a tip too. United States Postal Service, they supply
Yes, that's a good tip. Mm-hmm.
packaging too. So if you don't want to go spend all that money on those little
Yep.
packaging boxes and stuff, they do supply those things for y'all for free. So for us as small business. So that's what I use. I don't use those big old fancy bubble wraps. I order some from the United States Postal Service, and that's what I use. But you can still make it look cool
Mm-hmm.
all
You
at the
can
same time
you
because we small
something
business.
you can do. Yep, that's a good thing. Something you can also do is on Amazon or Etsy. You can get your name or your logo, like she was saying earlier, on a stamp, and you can stamp it up your way. Do whatever you want to do. But I personally, I mean, you're gonna do what you want to do because it's your business. But I'm just saying, from beginning starting off, don't be spending a whole bunch of money on shit, and it's not even, you gonna be thousands of dollars in the hole, and you ain't sold one thing, or you sold one thing but you still in the hole. So
I
think
think that I think if I will put my money into something, it'll be my product,
that's what you should put it in, because it's the quality. It's not the quantity, it's the quality of the product. So
not the
yeah, absolutely.
packaging, because they're gonna throw that shit away.
Yeah, because when you listen to different people on TikTok, because everybody was saying, even on TikTok, when did it become a trend that you give away free product in your gift? They didn't pay for that. I mean, I understand you want them to come back, but if you're giving them a discount code, they should be coming back anyway. So I mean,
Exactly.
everybody do things differently. You do what's best for your business and your budget. If you're able to give a free bracelet, okay. A free anklet, okay, then do it. But if you're not able to, then don't
Don't
do
feel
it.
don't feel
Don't
the
do it.
pressure that you have to do it.
Right.
Don't feel that pressure at all
Right.
because just like sister just said, if you give them a discount, that 10% of work or that
If
five
you
percent,
sent them
whatever
a
it
good
is,
quality item and
they're
you
gonna
sent
come
them
back.
a discount code, again, if your quality item, they should come back anyway, because what you gave them in the beginning was bomb. So absolutely, I'm going to use this discount and come back and get some more because it was bomb, period.
And
So,
don't
and
change
then
your pricing for nobody.
consistency
Don't.
across the board.
They
Consistent.
can't go in Walmart and say, "Oh, I want
Girl,
this TV, but I want it for $100."
girl, girl.
No, they
What
can't
they
go
do
in
that
Walmart and
at?
do that. So don't
Let
change
know.
your prices for nobody. Like don't do that.
Girl, girl,
Don't
what they do
change
that
them.
at?
Your prices are your prices. Don't adjust for nobody. Friends, cousins, brothers, sisters, mamas, whomever. Everybody got to pay.
Because I'm going to say this to you, and I'm going to say it again, and I said it before. Real friends don't need a discount. If
Exactly.
they fuck with you like they say they fuck with you, they don't need a discount. I'm gonna buy whatever you say your price is. If it's $25, then damn it, I'm gonna buy it for $25. I want to be, even though that's my sister, my cousin, my mom, and them, I want to be treated like the rest of the customers because I know you got good stuff. So let me go ahead and pay for that because I know you paid for it. So since I know you paid for it, why you gonna give me the discount? The fuck is wrong with you? Something's wrong with you, not them. Something's wrong with you. Because everything don't need to be discounted. This is my price. And if it's too high for you, then just say you can't afford it. I was about to say something negative. So you just say you just not right now. I'm
And then
telling
on some people sites they have buy now and pay later. Cause don't you have that right?
you. Yeah, I have, which is a buy now, which is like mine is afterpay. I know they have afterpay, they have Sazzle, and they have a Klarna, if I'm saying it right. So I know it's two or three different uh after, so you buy now, pay later, so which means you have to pay something let's just say now mine says Afterpay. So my waist beads are $5. So it will show you on there that even though it's $5, it's only like $1.50 that you have to pay for upfront, and then you pay $1.50 every 2 weeks until it's paid off. So whatever your price is, they cut that by fours, and then you give them your information. Now, mind you, I've already got my once you've already hit submit, I get my money. I get my money up front. You just have to pay them on the back end. So, I think that's actually a good thing to have, because on sometimes, for me to honestly, for me and my beading company and certain type of beads that I want, I'm sorry, I ain't got no $100, boo. I ain't got that $100 to get them beads that I want. I ain't got that. So let me go ahead and do that. What is, you got some sales, or you got some chrono? Let me go on and get that. So I know, because I have enough money to give you, half of it. I give you $50 right now. That ain't a problem. Then come on, hit me back in about 2 weeks, because I'm gonna have the rest of it for you. Because I know by then I done sold maybe one or two of them bracelets. So recycle. That's how that goes. But yeah, I definitely. I always think anybody should have that Afterpay. Pay, shop now, pay later. You gotta pay something up front, but it helps. It also helps with your conversions too. So people know that they can come to you and, okay, I know I ain't got the $100, but I can go ahead and give you about 25 today. Yeah,
So,
it's a good
it's
thing.
always some things that we can do, but don't feel the pressure of
Always. Yeah.
have to always give somebody a discount. Don't feel the pressure that you have to give somebody something for free. Don't feel that pressure. Now, if you find it in your heart to do, hey, that's fine. But if
I
not,
give discounts. I give discounts. I do. I mean, I give discounts in mine. I've got business cards. I give discounts. That's pretty much it. Every now and then I might, if I know them, and that might sound funny, if I know them personally, kind of know what they're going through, I might slide something in there extra for them, because I know what they're going through. But it just depending on the person. But that's not always the case either. So you get what you pay for, but you're gonna get the good quality of the shit that I sent you. Yes.
also customer service.
Oh
Customer
Lord, here we
service
go.
is something that as small business owners, we have to be very in tune and on point with our customer service, because it can either make or it can break you. And
Woo.
we are, like we are small business, and we're not trying to have nothing to break us, because we're trying to go to the next level. So with customer service, be consistent. Communication is also important. If you running behind with their order, hey, send them an
Please.
email and let them know, because in the website, when you do receive their order, they have their email address, or they have a phone number or something. Find a way to communicate, because customer service is a maker or breaker for you.
It will. It will. Oh, it will. Me, not even as a business owner, me just as a consumer. Let me go ahead and go to your website and I order something, knowing that you give me good product, and I've ordered from you before and I came back. But this time, I don't know why you was off. Customer service is everything. When I tell you I as a consumer, I'm not coming back to you, because when I come to you with this issue, you're supposed to fix the issue. Not that, girl, we just girl. No. Throw that out the window. I'm not your girl. I'm your customer, and I want to be treated as such. I didn't ask for a discount. I didn't ask for nothing from you when I ordered. Now, did I? No. I gave you my money. You got my money. So I need for you to treat me like you got my money, and talk to me like you got some damn sense. Okay?
Yeah, yeah. So you don't want to. Communication is important. Customer service and communication is very important in the business world, all
Mhm.
across the board. So make sure that's taken care of. Make sure your customers are taken care of. And what else? Are we missing anything?
No, just stay consistent. Make sure you market yourself. If you make a product, sometimes Do pop-up shops if you're able, but I know with this whole corona, I personally am not doing it. So what you do is your business, but I'm not doing no pop-up shop because I don't want the Rona. It's too much going on with all these different variants, so I don't want that. But market yourself. If you go to the store, if you run, go here. If you make a product like me, I make bracelets. I wear my bracelets everywhere I go. I make shirts. I wear my shirts everywhere I go. If somebody compliment, thank you. First thing, you acknowledge. Thank you. And then you throw in there, girl, I made this shirt. You like it? This is my website. Hopefully you should have a business card and hand them to her.
Even if you're in an Uber, because um I had to catch a Uber. I had to catch a Lyft one day, and from the post office, and the guy was like, "Oh, the post office." I was like, "Yeah, I went to go deliver a package, and he was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah, I have a small business." We went to talking, and he was like, "What you making?" I went to telling him about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, my wife do the same thing too. She have the little paparazzi kind of thing, and she like to connect with small business." I was like, "Hey, gave him my call." His wife actually called me, and
Mm-hmm.
we went to talking, and there was some things that she was having problems with. So we
Mm-hmm.
was able to work together, and she was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know I can do this." And so you just never know,
Mm-hmm.
who you
Mm-hmm.
gonna run into. So always, like, I have either my swag cards or my business cards on me. Even just simply gonna walk to the Walmart in my
Because
back
I'm trying to
pocket.
tell you, putting your cards, if you go to an aisle, let's say you go to the bread aisle. Girl, put your business card on top of a loaf of bread. Trust me, somebody gonna touch you. They gonna look at it, especially if it's something that's intriguing. They gonna look at it. And then make sure you have your QR code on there so they can go right to it. Just take their phone. Because everybody got their phone in their hand.
Yeah,
Touch it. Oh, this is what you about? Oh, okay. And then here's a customer. So it's a way of marketing. You know what I'm
in
saying? Like
Walmart.
it's that's one thing in the Black community that we need to change when it comes to small businesses. We need to stop holding on to information. Stop making people pay for information. I was in the Hobby Lobby the other day and I went in there to look for this certain type of bead, and this Black woman was cool lady, smelled like weed. It was like an instant, like I think I got high standing next to her. But I'm minding my business. I'm not really, saying too much to her or nothing. But she just started talking, and of course, I don't think that I'm friendly. I really don't. But she just started talking, and I'm just like, mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think that's good. I said, oh, that's a pretty color. So then she started going around about what she, now mind you, I have on a shirt. You don't know that I make waist beads. Now I do have anklets on, but you don't know that I make waist beads. And she asked me point blank, so what do you do to make your waist beads? And I'm like, you don't even know that I'm confused. But I went on ahead and answered. She was like, cause I keep making these waist beads out of strings. And I said, okay, everybody's different. You do what's best for you. And I said, so what size beads are you using? So she showed me. Well, how many pieces of string are you using? She said one. I said, that's your problem. She said, what you mean? I said, why are you using one string? I said, waist beads, you should have strings. And she just kind of looked at me like sideways, like, what you mean? I said, strings. If you're using a 6 bead, which is a 6 size bead, you should have at least 10 to 12 strings going on that waist bead. And I said, if you're using smaller beads, you need to have between four to six, depending on how small the bead is, because you want it to last. She said, yeah, that's not lasting. And she just looked at me. She said, so what string do you use? And I said, I personally don't use string. I said, I use fish wire. When I said that, her whole face just lit up. And she was just like, why is it so hard for people just to answer how you answered? And I said, trust me, I understand. I've been here. I said, I've asked about the certain type of string. I said, I still don't know the right answer. And I said, and I done went out, blind and bought some string. And I said, and I personally don't like it. That's why I don't use it. I said, I use fish wire. The fish wire holds up to 30 pounds. So you can gain some weight, you can lose some weight, whatever. It's gonna roll with you. And I mean, she damn near wanted to hug me, but we don't. It was nice talking to you in Milwaukee, because I'm not the touchy feely type, and we in Corona. I ain't got time.
I
But it
don't
was a
know.
good conversation. It was
I don't know. We like touchy, touchy, feel it down here, even. I don't know. I don't know. It's just something about it
We in
doing
Rona
this.
season. Don't do that. I don't know what you got. Don't. And you ain't wearing no mask. Don't do it.
Yeah, so it's not. For me it shouldn't hurt to pass information. Me personally,
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
have no problem. If I know the answer, I'm gonna give it to you. If I don't, I'll find it for you.
And that's
It's
what we
just
here for. That's what we keep trying to say to people. Like, we are here to help you. We don't want all we want you to do is view our show, leave us a comment, and if you have questions, ask the damn question, because we're gonna give you the damn answer. Now, if you leave it
because we
anyway, well,
all want. I want all of us to
that's
be
it.
on the hill with our high
Come
heels on.
on.
Not just high heel, our red bottom high heels.
Well,
We
I'm not wearing no
thinking big
heels. I
round
get
here.
some red bottom tennis shoes. I'm
Yeah,
not wearing no
we
red
thinking
bottom.
big. We saying red bottom. We ain't saying just no heel. We saying red bottom high heels.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Well, we're
Like
going tennis shoes.
it's not that serious, like I have my Tutor Max Girl Talk. It's free. It's free to promote your business on, and I'll promote your business a week on my platform. Like, we here. I mean, me personally, I have no problems. Like,
Mm,
I don't have a problem with telling you X, Y, and Z. I don't have a problem with telling
right.
you this is what you need to do. Try it out. Hell, the payback for me
And
is
when I
seeing
tell you
you.
she's serious, and when I tell you she will be your number one fan, she will be your number one fan. If she's gonna promote you for a whole week, trust and believe she's promoting you for a whole week. No problem.
I
I
don't mind
got you.
aggravating people timeline because guess what? You're gonna see or not.
She's serious about that. Yeah, she's aggravating people's timeline. But when she say she gonna do it, she doing it. So y'all just gonna get over it. Okay?
You're gonna eventually one of them days you're gonna hit the like button because you're gonna tired of seeing my ass.
Right. Come
Yeah,
on.
because and you have to promote. You want to
You
promote.
have
You
you
want to
have
promote
to
so much yourself
want
to other motherfuckers start promoting you. And that's me. If you need to promote every day, all day, you need to
that's what you're
promote
supposed to do.
yourself,
That's what you're
regardless.
supposed to do.
If they get mad, hell, if they get mad, let their asses unfollow you because you still need to promote your business.
Period. You're not here for them. You here for you. Your purpose, your mission. What is it? You gotta
Just
let
stand on the hill
you
with
have
your
to
red
build you have
bottoms
to
on.
be come on, you gotta build your community. One way, shape, or form. It of course it's a slow walk. But by the time you get there, girl, we on a full stride. We got it. And you got sisters that's standing behind you, as long as you ain't doing no bullshit. But you got people that's standing behind you.
Because I ain't going to
Okay.
jail.
What
Be
she
like,
said.
no, sis, I can't, but I come see you, sis,
Yeah.
but
Look,
I'm not
I
coming.
might write you a letter. I might do that. Might. I gotta see to write you. I'm just saying.
So,
And I'm
you
not
know,
taking no collect calls, not doing that because you ain't about to run up my phone bill. Because you can't pay for it. Just saying.
you could only get a call from me once a month.
Oh, okay, once a month. Oh,
Once a month. So you better make them 15 minutes worthwhile.
okay. Well, what she said, I might be on that one if it's once a month. 15 minutes, I might do that. Okay.
So, just make sure we being consistent. Make sure you doing your best. Regardless if you don't have 1,000 followers. If you have 200 followers, guess what? They're watching you. And them same motherfuckers who don't want to see you make it, believe me, they watching you too. So that's even more that you want to keep promoting.
Your
Don't give up.
story on, let's just say Instagram. Instagram, nothing else. Instagram. You can post one time on your feed. Post in your story. It'll tell you who's looking at you because those same people are not liking my posts. They not liking my posts, but I know y'all sitting up here watching every fucking thing that I do.
Even if you gotta aggravate their timeline all day, every day. That's what you wanna
I
do.
got to get it. I got to get because I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? I get to get it. I need to
Because
get
you
this
just
coin.
never know who watching you because you could promote all day, every day, and you may not see a sale, but guess what? You don't know who's sitting in the gap watching you. And all it takes is that one person.
One person.
That's it. So don't
And that
give
day
up.
that you wanted to give up could have been your day. That could have been Somebody was waiting on you, but you gave up that day.
Well, don't give up. I have had my days that I'm aggravating. Seeing 45 people visited my website and didn't purchase nothing. Cool. At least I know you see me. So don't
Say
give
it
up.
again. I know you see
Keep
me.
on. Because I'm gonna keep aggravating your timeline. So you either gonna buy a damn bar of soap or some bath salt or whatever. Or unfollow me, one of the two.
Yep. And it's gonna be your loss, not mine, sweetie. Because
That's
life
how
goes
it's feel.
on.
That's how it's feel for the day. Make sure you being consistent. Being consistent is important. Communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure you promote at all times. I don't care what you do. Promote. Promote,
Mm-hmm.
promote, promote. Hustle and hustle and
Mm-hmm.
hustle until the motherfuckers who watching you, they gonna start hustling with you.
Come on.
Keep promoting your shit, because motherfuckers gonna start grabbing your shit and promoting for you.
Mm-hmm.
So don't give up. Even when it get tight, even if you don't see no sales for the whole month, don't give up. Just keep on. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
get frustrating. Believe me, it's gonna get frustrating. But you can't give
Sure
up.
will. Sure don't. And if you got some questions, you need some help with something, you got two sisters over here that's willing to help you. All you gotta do is just ask the question. I do okay with DMs. Okay.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Facts. Can you stay hungry?
Closed legs don't get fed either.
Close. Wait a minute. We ain't telling people to sleep with nobody. Oh, okay.
Gotta eat at the end of the day too.
Okay.
You still got that little person that saying, "Mom, I'm hungry."
Oh, that don't mean okay. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Cause yeah, you know me, I can go left real quick. So we just gonna leave that alone. Okay, it was yeah, y'all just make sure that y'all have any questions, keep your head up and stay positive at all times. Amen.
Amen. So, that's how it's feel. Make sure if you have any questions, leave them in the comment down there. We'll be glad to get back with you on and answer your question. Whatever it is that you need, make sure you keep promoting yourself.
Promote,
Keep
promote,
on,
promote.
keep on, keeping your
Mm-hmm.
head up. Don't give up. Because
Mm-hmm.
that 1 minute that you think you're gonna get up, it's gonna go boom. And that's what's gonna happen.
Pow! All in your face.
Like
All in it.
fireworks.
Yep.
So happy Friday to y'all. I hope y'all have a great Friday, a great weekend. We're
Yep.
gonna have a great weekend too. So before we leave, sister, what you got? A positive affirmation for everybody.
Be all you can be. And don't sleep your way to the top. No, be all you can be. No, that's not it.
Just
Love
be all you can
yourself. Love yourself today, tomorrow, and every day. Put yourself first. Tyrone and them kids can wait. Today is your day to feel beautiful by any means necessary on your standards. Okay. Yeah. That sounded good. No?
be. It was good. It was
Okay,
good.
that sounded okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say, uh, be kind.
Every day.
Be
Yes.
kind to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can be hard and we can be so critical to ourselves, so it ain't funny. So be kind to yourself. If you feeling some type of way today, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Be kind to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and everything will fall in place and just
It
smile.
sure will, girl. Yes, it will.
So
Mm-hmm.
y'all take care. We're gonna take care, and we see y'all next month. What
Yeah.
I don't know what the show's gonna be about next month.
We'll
Um,
figure it out
we're
between
gonna
here and
figure it
there.
out. So we want to say thanks for all the support that you guys give us. We'll Wind Down Fridays. We'll give us a hug. If it's like, share, comment, whatever you did, we appreciate it from the bottom of
Yes,
our
us
heart.
do. Yes, us do, girl. Yes. Mhm.